Once again, I'm back. It's great day. What is it? June 28th, 2021. And I got my guest with me, CL Smooth, Chaq in the building. Hey, how
Hey,
you
what's
doing,
going
bro?
on with y'all?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
I'm doing all right, man. Daggone interesting day. Hot, 95 degrees in here in Richmond, Virginia, but otherwise it's been okay. Spent First of all, I got to give a shout out to Real BTV for coming and to see me in Richmond today, and um, going out to restaurant called Mama J's today. He was in town, and I said, "Man, you're in town, and let me take you to one of our black-owned restaurants here." I had to tell him,
Oh,
man, they don't put bike lanes and stuff in the area and stuff, so it's a one-lane street, but
okay.
we had a nice
So
time,
he
and
liked it, huh?
yeah, I think he got some chicken or something like that. Uh, Whatever. I didn't
Oh,
get
that's what's
anything,
up, man. That's dope.
but I'm glad that he came by and hollered at me when he's in town. So if you ever in town, look me up. You know what I mean? That's how it goes, right? So shout out to him and look forward to possibly two
Yeah.
shows in the near future. Him, but I just want to say I hope the brother foot gets better and stuff like that. But otherwise, we had a great time. Um, hey, Monique 2C, I'm glad to see you in the building. And you've been doing a lot of traveling as well, I suppose. Still got to come
Yeah.
on my show, though, Monique. You're a very interesting individual from some conversation we had. I keep that off the record, but very interesting
Hmm.
individual and very nice lady. So, and she is really, really nice. When you sit and conversate with her on some messages or something. So, I just put that
Uh-huh.
out there. As most of y'all are in the chat. Most of y'all don't give me any problems. But anyway, what's going on with you?
Yeah, trying to get these headsets together. Volume low.
She said she in New Orleans and now Tulsa. Well, keep on
Who is that?
traveling. Monique 2C. She said she in New Orleans and now Tulsa. Tell her keep on
Oh,
traveling.
yeah?
And I wish you well in all your traveling and ambitions as well. So keep on traveling. That'll work. But yeah, you've been having a show lately too, Shaq. So go ahead and talk about it for a minute. Tell them who you are. You've been a little busy lately.
Say that again.
You've been
Could
having
you
a
turn
show
your
lately.
volume up a little bit?
Ain't
I
my
don't know why it's
volume.
low on my end.
Might be low on your end.
I got no, this more solo. I don't know what
Let me cut this fan on.
yeah,
Maybe
no. Yeah. Let me see.
is that better?
Huh?
Is that better?
Let me go back out and come back in and see. Because it's
All right.
low, extra low.
Hmm. You had to blast New Orleans. You should have met Gavin while you was down there. But yeah, heading the boys are on Wednesday. Hmm. Well, Monique, to see, actually, maybe you're one of the only reasons I would probably come to Boise. I don't know too many black people live in Boise, Idaho, but hey, I do hear about Portland or certain parts of Oregon that want to secede to neighboring Idaho because they're tired of all the anarchists and Antifa protesters in Portland. So I have seen that. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. So it is what it is. Now I'm waiting for him to get back in, but also we got things we got to talk about. I don't know if I watched the BET Awards last night. I didn't watch it. The guy came to me. He said, "Did you watch it?" I said, "No, I boycott that shit anyway. It's not owned by us." And they've been daggone running sock jobs on us for a long time. You had everybody on Queen Latifah was talking about her love, her mate, woman, and then you had what's the goddamn guy name? Nas X with the. You already know he slid and pulled to Satan, but I mean he just showed it in your face last night kissing on stage. I'm like, are they really coming at us with this agenda like full blast like that right now? I mean, like the fact that he's on stage doing this, I'm like, and we don't see nothing wrong with this. Have we lost our complete mind or our soul or something? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, this is why I tell you, you do not let Jewish entities purchase your businesses because they will co-opt them and then they can cold drop you. But in the meantime, they can make a fool out of you. And they're making a fool out of us for Lil Nas X and everything. As a matter of fact, I'm almost so glad Pride Month is over, but they're going to still keep going now. Don't think me wrong. Pride is still here. I mean, just last night I had a friend of mine over, because as a matter of fact, and we were talking. He said, "Can I watch a little bit of the game?" I said, "Yeah, sure. Just watch the game." But anyway, I was the Indeed.com had a commercial of a trans talking, giving an interview. I'm like, I couldn't believe they slipped this thing in an NBA game. That was kind of weird, man. I mean, I couldn't believe they did that. Well, they did you. Well, Robert, you're actually right. They don't have no soul, do you? And shout out to you, brother, in Texas, always sending me information and keeping me informed on what's going on in Texas. It was a lot of buck breaking going on, but it was also a lot of tears and crying for Little Nas X and things of that nature. So I was appalled by what I saw, but then again, I'm not surprised at anything I see these days. Really, a lot of buck breaking. As a matter of fact, the DVD was a very good DVD. So yeah, I mean it's interesting. Yeah, I got some things that like I'm just looking at it, but with all due respect to people, we got to stop pushing back. This thing is getting real out of control. Pushback is gonna be real necessary right now. Hey, look, they say it's all fun and games till the rabbit got the gun, right? So I don't know who's the rabbit, I don't know who's the mouse, and I don't know who's the fox right now. But I don't want to be in this foxhole with these clowns. I mean, what I've been witnessing the biggest clown show on earth. I've been watching it for a long time. I mean, let's be honest, it's been clownish for a long time. I mean, we're just being honest. But at the same time, I mean, we got to get this agenda got to be smacked down with an iron fist. If you don't, it'll overtake you. So that's all I have to say about that part of the deal. But I'm glad that that people actually do this. So all right, he's back. What's going on, man? Cool. Whoa, what's going on with the screen? It's interesting.
There we go. I'm in there.
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm in there. You hear me? Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay. Come on.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
You go on the BS. All right.
I hear you though.
Let me pull this up. Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Chaq. Okay, good. Yeah, I was talking about the clown show at the BET Awards while you was out.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Your thoughts?
Hey, you know how I always say, man. I say they always trying to antagonize us heterosexual men. You know, I try not to, especially if it's grown adults out here doing this stuff. I try not to pass judgment on it. But if they doing something with the kids, man, minors and stuff like that, then I step in. But these adults, man, hey, man, they lost, G. All I can say is they lost, man. What's your word on it?
But they are, and I don't think a lot of be found either. You know, like you lost and found, you find things in lost and found, but you don't find the lost and found when you want to be stuck on stupid. But anyway, you got cut off. So tell me who you are.
Yeah, this your boy Chaq, man. Like you said.
Tell them people. Yeah. Okay. No, well, you gotta. I mean, you got a show and everything, man. You gotta let the people know. You know, I'm telling you.
Yeah, yeah. This my boy. My show is CL Smooth live on. You can catch me on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Music. But you can catch the live show every Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The call-in line is 516-666-9834. And we just have relevant topic conversations, man. We talk about everything, man. Relationships, and we just go at it, man. It's a roundtable talk. So I like to get my callers and audience members involved with the conversations, man. And I'm trying to bring it back to the family. So if anybody, like you said, you want to join the show, you just dial 516-666-9834. If you like something you hear or as a comment you want to comment on, just press number 1 and get in the queue, and just get in the conversation. Jump in. We love to have y'all.
Okay. I got a question now for you. So since we're in the middle of what do you call it? Well, it's almost the end of Pride, but Halle Berry goes topless in sheer rainbow print skirt to celebrate Pride. Your thoughts? Because you know we used to like very interesting in this. Yeah, it's very interesting.
But it's hey man, hey, it seems like these damn celebrities clout chasing worse than shit. Goddamn. I don't know, man. Maybe she got a family member that's pride positive. I don't know what the positive. I don't know what the proper word to call them. But
She
hey,
says she's
man.
bisexual.
She says she's by who?
Bisexual.
Hey, kudos to her, man. Kudos to her, like you say.
But you've been having a movement lately going on. You've been having a movement lately going on called Heterosexuality Matters.
Yes, sir. I think it's with this culture we got going on, like you said, everybody wants to have their preference, and it seems like heterosexual, I'm gonna say, so-called black men, they like to be people like to attack them. These extremists, these feminist extremists, these LGBT extremists like to attack heterosexual black men, and they like to antagonize us with a lot of their behavior in the mainstream media. I mean, we care less about, like you said, adults doing what they want to do. So all this waving and everybody want to step up and say what your sexuality is. It's a little goofiness. It's a little goofy. I don't understand it because I thought a lot of stuff supposed to be private activities, but obviously they want everybody to be in everybody's bedroom. I don't understand that.
Well, it's very interesting that you're saying that. So I know a lot of people might want to join the movement. You know, you got a good movement going on, what I'm hearing. Now, with that being said, there's also something I told you yesterday, and I sent it to people, people who got my contact. Fact sheet. Biden Harris announces comprehensive strategy to prevent and respond to gun violence and ensure public safety. Prevent gun crime and in public safety, right? Doesn't that sound like some form of a crime bill to you?
Well, hold on. Why don't they just arrest the people that's wrong, that's doing the crimes with the guns instead of trying to punish everybody who got guns? Don't that make sense?
Uh, it does, but
Or
doesn't
who
make sense.
this who
Okay,
people who's legal firearm holders. This be PC with it, because
I'm gonna read it. President Biden believes surge in gun violence has affected communities across the country over the last year and a half. Is unacceptable. His administration moved decisively to act with a whole of government approach that re-enters some month when cities typically experience a spike in violence. Preventive measures to reduce crime. Now, out of COVID relief money now,
mm-hmm.
with clear guidance to help state, local, territory get the money they need to put more police officers on the beat with the resources, training, and accountability they need to engage in effective community policing, in addition to supporting proven community violence intervention programs, summer employment, and other investments we know will reduce crime, make our neighbors safer. The strategy will also address the direct link between gun violence and rise in violent crime by taking immediate steps to keep guns out of the wrong hand, including by strengthening ATF's efforts to stem the flow of firearms used in crimes, and by launching multi-jurisdictional firearms trafficking strike forces to stop illegal gun trafficking across state lines. Now, he's saying homicides have risen by 30%, gun assaults rose by 8% in large cities. Now, I will warn you, in some of these states, they also talk about doing a strike force or, like a task force, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to go down and read this thing a little bit more. Zero tolerance for rogue gun dealers, okay? But you got to understand something. Barack Obama and Biden and their administration had a thing called the Fast and Furious, where they was gun trafficking drugs and guns from Mexico and giving weapons to people, Mexican cartels.
Let's be honest.
That happened.
The people, let's be honest.
Okay, wait a minute,
the people that's so-called in power.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I just want to read this right quick. I'm going to read this whole paragraph, and then I'm going to let you take it, okay?
All right.
Launching multi-digital firearms trafficking for the Biden-Harris administration and recognize the federal government has a critical role to play in coordinating multi-jurisdictional efforts to stop the illegal flow of firearms across state lines. Yesterday, the Justice Department announced they'd be launching 5 new law enforcement strike forces focused on addressing significant firearm trafficking corridors that diverted guns to New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, Bay Area, and Washington, D.C. These strike forces, which will launch within the next 30 days, will be led by designated United States attorneys who will coordinate not only with the ATF, but also with state and local law enforcement departments in places where firearms originate and where they are used to commit crimes. These strike forces will share information and otherwise coordinate their efforts across districts with firearm trafficking schemes across state lines or jurisdictional boundaries. As part of this effort, ATF is issuing a best practices guide for law enforcement agencies that will include specific sections that officers should ask unlawful firearm possessors to help identify sources of traffic gun crime. And then they want to provide the public with additional data to promote transparency and all that. You can find this on factsheet.gov. I just wanted to point that out, that trouble could be on the horizon, and better watch it. That's what I'm saying. You can go ahead and take it from there.
Well, like you said, let's not get it twisted, right? This so-called the people that's running this government, they are the original gun runners. They are the original gunslingers, illegal guns and drugs. So it's mighty funny that they want to pass a bill to try to, like you said, confiscate guns or some type of task force, strike task force. They say gun violence is up 8%.
Homicides up 30%. Yeah, homicides up 30%.
But hold on, but is homicides is it from guns? I mean, because these are questions that one have to ask. I have to ask, hey. I mean, my minds get to wondering, okay, now you say homicide up 30%. Why are homicides up 30%? Is it due to the so-called pandemic? Is it, you know what I mean? Why is it up?
That's interesting, isn't it, man? That's
I mean,
very interesting.
these are questions. These are questions we need to have answers to. And like I said, to have a conversation. Let the people why the people can never. That's my thing.
Okay.
If these people supposed to be serving us as we are the republic, they supposed to serve us, right? Protect and
Yep.
serve us. Why we can't have an open forum where we ask these some of bitches questions? That's what I don't get. They pick and choose who they want to ask them questions, and they be lightweight questions, PC questions and shit. We don't live in a PC world. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we live
Ain't
in a
shit in this
world.
world politically.
We live in a
Ain't
world
shit
where
in this.
people are
Ain't
supposed.
yeah. Ain't shit in this world politically correct. Because if I can be born a goddamn man, be born a male with male plumbing, and then I decide to change my sexual identity or whatever. Ain't nothing PC about that, huh?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
what's up with all this? What's all this hate words and shit, man? What was these words that when our ancestors was getting beat across the head, which they still are, dog sixed on them, water holes and shit, burnt and shit, burnt in fields on crosses and shit, left to sit up there and hang from trees and shit. What was this hate? What was these hate crime and bills that laws that then? Cause we sure ain't get one of them. That's the questions I want to ask this administration and
Well,
any other administration that's coming afterwards. Why would y'all so comfortable passing these executive orders so quick and so soon? And like you said, you still ain't passed a hate bill, no type of hate crime against Black Americans, so-called Black Americans. These are questions need to be asked. Our so-called Black leaders should be asking these questions. They should be demanding answers, and they should be demanding change immediately. Change. Ain't no more time for no let's wait and see, or it takes time bullshit. We in 2021, or perceived to be in 2021. Some will say this is we in the this is like 6,000. We in 6,000.
that's interesting.
Yeah. Some will say this we 2021. This is they decided to say we in 2021. But some people say that we originally it's like 5,000 or something, close to more 6,000 something.
That's very interesting. So, as I was looking up an article, I'll say that yeah, Diddy and others that gave up that. I'm not trying to get back into that topic too much right now. I'll talk about it later.
Mm-hmm.
But I did see Diddy praised Little Nas X. So I just want to put that out there. Somebody just sent me that, by the way, but that's okay.
Yeah,
We know what.
that's why I don't code. That's why I don't code for Diddy them. That's why I don't code for him.
That's why Kwame Brown had the video talking about who is your white zaddy.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So shout out to him pointing that out. Now, what I always say is we have to be wary right now. Things are, they're talking about releasing reports on UFOs. We got the thing, and I sent you the thing the other day about the thing that happened in Florida. And I look at that like that. I think that was a direct energy weapon, man. That wasn't just no building collapse, man. That was a direct energy weapon. Probably
what they call it? EMPs? Is that what they call it? Is that the proper name? EMP?
They got that.
Electronic, is that what they call it? Electric magnetic pulses or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
What they call them?
Yep.
But it's we living in such a it's like a fairy tale time. It's like we living in like a comic book. Don't you feel like we living in a comic book story or something? Story script or something? The times we living in.
Do I feel like that? No.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm living.
Like
I'm looking at the prophecy that got to be fulfilled. That's in the scriptures. So If you look at the scripture, they tell you what they're gonna do. It's just
Hey,
that
well, they,
you decided. I mean, your pastor guide and you reading it like a novel, a little good story. But if you really read it, it's telling you what happened then and what will happen now, and it's already been written out for you on a silver platter. That's why when you see it, I'm like, I knew that was gonna happen 5 years ago. I knew that was gonna happen 10 years ago. So some people would say I knew it was gonna happen 30 years ago. I turned 34 in July, so I can't say that. But I can tell you I knew that a lot of this stuff was gonna happen 6 years ago. So
yeah, would you say prophecy, huh? Well, it looked like these things are being fulfilled, man. The towers fell down, like you said. Look,
let me
up
change
is
the word
down.
prophecy. It's not just prophecy, it's also predictive programming.
No, I believe that. I believe that. I believe some of the things that was written. I do believe that they, um, social, like they're doing a social study on us, social projects,
Well, that's right.
especially with social media. Because think about it. Just think about all the everything that's going viral in social in like real time, right? And just the phrases that's coming up. Everybody take the same. If you know what, everybody got the same talking points, same phrases and shit. It's almost like we're in a Sims game. You ever played that game Sims?
I heard of it.
Sims or something? Hey man, hey, who is writing the script once again? Who is writing the script, man? That's what I gotta ask. Who is writing the script? You know?
You got devils playing God, and you got, I guess, Christians trying to play the devil. I can't figure it out. Christians, you got people playing devils, but they don't know that they're crazy. They don't know that they flipping the roles, man. I don't know. Michael Talbot has a book called Holographic Universe Deep. That's interesting. Thanks for that link right there. I have to check it out. I might even buy it. But as I always say, that we have a lot of problems we have, but you have been talking a lot about manhood lately, so talk about it again for me.
Well, like you said, my thing is like you said, I got I want to start a series of like relationships, right? I'm talking about relationships between friends, brothers, sisters, mothers, daughters, um, family members, just business relationships. Because it seems like to me when I look around, man, and like you said, just how we got the online, everything is online, right? Um, everything is social, but not necessarily social. Because people can talk to people constantly on a phone, on a video call, but if you meet them, like you said, in real life time in public, man, there's no relationship there. It's almost like it's almost like we're fucking aliens toward each other, man. And it's time to bring that back, bring that life back to being able to talk to somebody face to face without a mask on. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to promote more,
Well, I'll
more,
tell you some of
more.
that mad situation, man. I'm gonna tell you some of that mad
Huh?
situation. I'm gonna tell you some of that
Uh-huh.
mad situation. I was in the store the other day, a lady said, man, a lot of people not in the store wearing masks. I guess everybody must be getting vaccinated. So a lot of people looked around, right?
Right.
Somebody said, no, I haven't. She's like, why you ain't got no? He said, and I came out and said, people don't want to be identified. So they just daggone, they blend in with you. She was like, well, I'm going to keep my mask on. I tell her, well, you keep your mask on then.
Right.
It's that simple. I mean, it's bad enough. A lot of people didn't wear it. I know me, I ain't wearing 95% of the time. So, I mean, now they're saying, oh my God, the Delta variant is coming and we need to get the people to mask, vaccinated, unvaccinated. The people, that are unvaccinated are the ones that are the most dangerous. Then they say, oh my God, unvaccinated are the ones causing all the deaths. I'm like, the jig is up. Cut the crap.
It's up.
Nobody's believing this stuff. First off, you don't open everything back up, right?
Right.
Do you think everybody that I saw at the NBA game last night that daggone my cousin was watching, do you think that they were all back? Hell no.
But hold on. But it's mighty funny that, like you said, that these athletes can perform and practice amongst each other, right? But they got they got the coaches and stuff got masks on. Like, hold on, I'm like, what? Now all these athletes is performing. These Olympic athletes performing and shit. Come on, man. What the hell is going on with that?
Hey, man.
How stupid are we? Look at her. They really think we are stupid. They really think we stupid, dog. Because
hey,
you mean to tell me?
Let me ask you a question.
Huh? Yes, sir.
Now.
Yes, sir.
In the summertime, a lot of friends of mine, we play basketball at the park, right?
Right.
Okay. I played like 5, 6 games just there, 1-5, right? That's not where I'm. But I bumped in the bodies. I sweated. I fell. Matter of fact, I even got a little. I got hit in the tooth, and I was bleeding a little bit, right?
But
you got 10 people, more than 10 people shooting the same basketball, right?
Right.
Is the virus on the ball? Is it on the rim? Is it on the ground? Where the hell is that? Is it that spot where it just can go anywhere? What the
fuck? Hey, man. They playing us, dog. I'm telling you.
Hey, look. Don't shoot the basketball. The virus on top of the goddamn rim. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, man, look here. You mean to tell me this goddamn virus, this goddamn smart, to go to sleep at midnight? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man, give me a break and cut the shit.
Come on, man. Look, now I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I don't know necessarily if it's a virus or not, but I do know that introducing us into this 5G, 6G, or whatever, and all this digital technology stuff, smartphones, smart TVs, smart devices, is giving off a lot of radiation. Now, if you look it up, you have the same symptoms as a radiation poison, or if you know what I'm saying, exposure to heavy if I want to say radiation, I may not be saying the right word, but with all these devices, it's an overload, man. We have, because your cell phone, you got your cell phone, you got your TVs, you got your microwaves, you got, even in your cars now, everything is electrical and digital. So you're being tacked at all levels. The Wi-Fi, all the Wi-Fi signals and shit, that's the waves and stuff that's in the air. They can turn that thing up at any time, hit you, turn them signals up at any time to max. And you have you been sitting? I want to ask everybody in the audience too that's listening. Have y'all been feeling like this?
Ollie Hemmett is right. There is no virus.
Okay.
And let me make this clear. Let me make this clear.
Uh-huh.
What he's saying is actually true, because it's no virus of what they're talking about. Your body is made up of bacteria and viruses, right?
Right. Right.
A virus is nothing more than cellular garbage. That's it.
Okay.
Your body, your immune system is fighting stuff all day long. So when they tell you I need a shot, tell them, come to me, come to Shaq. I got an immune system. I don't need your shot. I got an immune system. Matter of fact, let me show you something I use, matter of fact. Come to think about it. Hold on. Glad I thought about it. So, I got, as you know, sometimes I call you about nutrition and stuff, right?
Right.
Okay. So, this is called black seed biters. I don't know if you get it closer, but yeah. But anyway, natural organic, it's an herbal diet supplement, right?
Right. Well, let me show you something.
Black seed, ginger, garlic, black peppers, maple, mahogany bark, flaxseed, honey, clove, fennel seeds, and dandelion, right?
Right.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. I take this stuff in the morning sometime, right?
Right.
$25 a bottle. This stuff is nasty as hell. I'm gonna tell you something. It is.
What's the name of it? When you get a chance, send me the name of it because I'm gonna look it up and probably order me some. But can you see that?
I got it from a lady I know, but she's selling it like in a flea market. But I'm just saying.
Can you see that?
What? Yeah, I see it.
What it say?
Slide over a little bit. Is it sea
But
moss?
I need to go to the right.
Oh, sea kelp, yeah.
Kelp. Now, Dick Gregory taught me about the kelp, where they can pull out some like these toxic metals out of your body. Take six caps in the six capsules in the morning time, which is like a lot of water. Drink a lot of water. Make sure you drink your gallon of water a day. Take 6 in the morning, 6 at night, and it helps pull some of those toxic metals out of your body.
Well, let me say something to you, brother. As I said, we need to focus on herbal nutrition and stuff like that. We got to get away from. I mean, like I said, see, me personally, like they say, Bill Gates want to make all beef and all that stuff. You know, all that crap, right?
Right.
Synthetic beef. Like I said, I'm not a meat eater like that. I don't eat fish, but that has no. But I don't want no food telling people what they can and cannot eat. That's on them. That's on you. That's the problem. That's why I talk about that devil's playing God complex again.
Exactly. Exactly.
You can't eat a hamburger, right?
Right.
Sooner or later they're gonna come and tell me I can't eat white and fish, right? Yeah. You know, they say it's a chicken shortage. There's a shortage on this, a shortage on chips. I'm like, damn, man, you got a shortage of everything, right? But you got a shortage on a brain too?
Right.
Damn,
water.
Man. But, yeah, but now, what I'm saying, as a matter of fact, they don't have a shortage in the brain. The people got the shortage in the brain. Yes. Our bodies can handle it. We are the magnet people. We can handle it. Speaking of that, Mr. Hemmett, there was a photograph of people who took the so-called injectable, like Lunchables, let's say injectables, right? And they had magnets sticking to their skin. So very interesting. Just bringing it up as a ally right there. But I've been looking at the news lately, and they've been talking about the so-called Delta variant, and it's so deadly, and it's so scary, and we might have to put restrictions on. I said, look, they're about to start coming to the barbershops, mobile pop-up clinics. They're about to get real, dictatorship, like I said. See?
Yeah, man. Because they, like you said, you see, and where I told you, man, a lot of this stuff is attack on heterosexuality and masculinity. Because think about it.
Joe Biden.
You just said the barbershop. You said what now?
And Joe Biden is Adolf Hitler repackaged, and Kamala Harris is the Jezebel they talk about in the Bible, the Jezebel whore that will lead you to the path of destruction.
I mean, then where we go to the barbershop, right?
Yep.
Now, why they want to see this is an attack on like you said, manhood. This is an attack on manhood, dog, masculinity, heterosexuality. Because where we go to the barbershop and we go and we talk as men. We hash out and we do all our spills in the barbershop. Now they want to, like you said, they want to intrude on that. That's a shame, man. That's a shame, boy. They bagging us into a corner, man. They forcing us to do something.
That's right.
They forcing us to do something, man. They bagging us into a corner. You have no privacy no more. That's nowhere you can go and be private no more. No privacy no more. Not even your own home. They got everything wired in your home.
It tells you what you should be eating. Yeah, it does tell you what you should be eating, Mr. Hemmett, Ali Hemmett. But that's not the case. Oh, that was the Old Testament. Oh, that was the Old Testament. No, 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 no. Get your mind right, and don't let some daggone jackleg fool sitting around in a daggone robe at a church. And my 9 times 10, I mean, if anything like that fool Al Green sitting up there talking about his allegiance to the LGBT community, you already know your pastor got an LGBT person in church too. Because Al Green them love going to churches. But he got the nerve to call them Nation Islam to give him security, but he talking crazy stuff like that. Give me a break.
Right.
You scared white folks, you claim, which I think you really just tagging along, playing the role. Because Al Green, that's what he is. Him and Sheila Jackson Lee and the rest of the whole non-black caucus, non-black caucus. I'm gonna call them the alphabet caucus because that's what they fighting for. Let's be honest. That's they fight for alphabets. What, as a child, man, I did used to like, at 2 years old, I was able to say all my
You call the
ABC.
alphabet.
Yeah. I did like being able to say my alphabet, my alphabets and stuff, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, But then they call it the LGBTQIA. I means intersectional, and A probably means androgynous. Okay. Then they got add the P. That could mean pedophile. Oh, it's coming.
I mean, hold on. But let's talk about that. Let's talk about the pedophile thing. Because this is what they're doing. And I was thinking about this the other day. I said, me as a parent, right? I have a son. He still got to go through school. Now, all these parents need to stand up and say, well, not all, because some of them might want some of them don't understand the severity of what they letting their kid do at this younger age, a minor. I, as a parent, don't want nobody that don't ask for my authorization to talk about no sexual acts to my minor child at all. I want them to be brought up on pedophile charges. I don't want you to talk about no sexual acts if you haven't came to me as the parent, as a biological parent, custodial parent of my child. I don't want nobody else trying to teach them if they haven't got a consent from me. And all parents need to stand up and they need to voice that, and we need to start that movement saying, hey, look here. I don't want somebody that's a stranger teaching my child about no damn sex, heterosexual sex, or LGBT sex, gay sex, or whatever. No, not without my consent. Because guess what? At the end of the day, we cannot watch child porn. Child porn is illegal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why should they be legal for them to coerce these kids to participate in sexual activities or sexual behaviors? Come on, man. We need to stop that. We need to stop that shit.
Right. You know what? It's
I'm a
mighty funny.
concerned parent, man. I still got one more child to go to get him out of high school.
I think a Texas court today actually came out and said that Facebook can be held liable for sexual predators or something on the internet, or something like that.
They should be.
Yeah.
Because they should be. Because I know my homeboy was talking about in Illinois how they was trying to prove the I want to say LGBT history. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah, they want you to know all the history. They want you to know their history and how much they struggled and what they went through and all that stuff. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look here, man. Nobody gives a fuck who you fuck, man. Just shut the hell up and take your ass back in the goddamn closet where you were supposed to be. I don't need Ryan. What is it called? What is his name? Carl Nassib or the Raiders telling me, "Oh, I'm coming out." I don't care. Please, yeah, please just go back and just go back to don't ask, don't tell or something, please, because you're really please. I don't look. I'm not even telling you who I'm dealing with. So why do I need to know who you dealing with? Why do I need Queen Latifah to show me that last night? You know what I mean? Why do I care? You know, and I was talking about the BET Awards earlier, and I want you to bring some things up. BET is not even owned by us anymore, so why are we even watching this shit?
I mean, hey man, it's a spectacle, man. Like you said, I don't know, cause I don't get it. Cause think about it. it never really give honors and praise to like you said, to the ones that really deserve it. There's always some select choice ones that they want to put on, and there's always it's always one sided. It's never a balance when they do those award shows. Even on BET, there's never a balance. There's always people that so called that they made trend. It ain't nobody that's a real legend. That's really influential. Humanitarian, all that stuff used to be calculated into you getting certain awards and certain, you know what I'm saying, achievements. You know what I mean? And titles and stuff. Now, like you said, if you say that you slept with this, you know, same sex person, or you came out the, you know what, and you pushing that right gender, hell, you can get an award. Trash ass music, you can get an award. Hey, that's BET.
What I meant to? Oh yeah. Okay, I got you. That's what it is. Okay. The the Trick Daddy situation. With when he said that Jay-Z is not the best rapper, and Beyonce is not the best singer. Your thoughts?
Now, did you get detailed information about this story? Because I heard something that he was in like a clubhouse chat room or something. Is that true? And somebody recorded it and put it on the internet?
I'm not worried about the semantics of it. What I'm saying, he said it, and then people wanted to boycott his restaurant, say your food is terrible, and they tried to say give him low views and ratings, right?
Right.
I'm not worried about all that.
But see that
clubhouse or whatever.
But see that's
If he wants to say that,
I think that's stupid.
That
Why?
was petty. Y'all don't boycott white people who do worse shit. So why are you trying to go out and Chick that?
Look here, they didn't boycott. The motherfuckers didn't boycott HLM. They didn't boycott Gucci. They went back and motherfuckers still buying HLM products, Gucci products. You still buying what's the other one? The one that Cardi B what they call that one? Damn. You still buying the same old products from the same old people that treat you like shit. But this man sit up there and say something, his point of view, POV, and the fans of these artists or whatever want to go and get this man business. Come on, man, his livelihood destroyed. We living in the sick world, man. We living in the sick world. We living in the sick world, man.
Well, I looked at they just wanted to go out to this restaurant. Now, on the other end, we had another little thing that happened. Since it's Black Music Month, let's go ahead and go all out on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Michael Jackson, we know he got killed with a heart attack gun or something like that. I mean, Dick Gregory
Right.
pointed that out a while back. So one guy we lost during this month. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta say, you guys gotta stop counting down to Nicki Minaj, the Cardi B's and stuff. Montel Jordan, you can't do what you did last week with Nicki Minaj. That was embarrassing. You made a drink or liquor or whatever, and Nicki Minaj says that she's accusing you of cultural appropriation or something because you're claiming that she used something that's to Trinidad or something, right?
I guess it's a Caribbean. Well, it ain't even Trinidad because guess what? It's a French word. It's a French word for, I think, celebration or some shit. If I'm not mistaken, people can look it up in the chat and get the correct definition of the word.
That's not the issue. Like I said, I don't care if it's French or whatever, but Nicki Minaj, you made a career off of wearing crazy wigs, skimpy outfits, downgrading black women making money off black women buying your record sales and got to call they called you the queen of hip hop. Right?
Right.
You talk about culture appropriation, but that's all you were doing yourself.
Well, yeah. Look, everybody appropriates black people. Everybody that stole our culture and made it their own, and then sell it back to us like it's brand new to us. Yeah, everybody appropriates. Everybody want to rap now. Everybody want to rap. Everybody want to be a rapper now. Everybody. You got motherfuckers quitting their 9-to-5 jobs to get into the music industry, to become DJs, to become music or rap artists, to become audio engineers, which is cool. So don't tell me that we are culturally appropriating somebody else's culture. We all do. Everybody do it. Everybody do it. But that's, we live in such sensitive times that people want to be petty about bullshit. Now instead of them jumping on the train and help promote it, and saying, you know what, hey, but won't you promote it in Trinidad, Tobago too? This shit could have had a whole big campaign for him to go promote this in Trinidad and Tobago or whatever, or on the Carnival Cruise or whatever. A whole big campaign instead, but you got people want to be assholes and they want to say this is ours, this is mine. Well, why don't you some bitches leave us alone and leave American culture alone then? Everybody that want to appropriate American culture and definitely black culture, why don't y'all take y'all punk ass back and back to y'all bland ass life? Stop appropriating hip hop, jazz, country, because all that shit is ours too. Take ass back to your islands, back to your stink ass islands. You know what I mean? That's what I got to say about it. Shit, because people don't want to play fair. Anytime they see one of us as a so-called Black American, trying to do something to make money and something positive for us, everybody want to jump out the woodworks and try to tank it and try to defame it, deface you and defame you and shame you.
That's right.
But see, if he folded, I know he got business there, so he probably was pressured into changing the name or something like that. And still, on top of that, they still don't respect that. The fact that he said, you know what? Hey, all right, I have no problem with changing. I mean, that's a shame, man. That's a shame. It's like people don't want to see so-called black folks be successful in nothing, dog. It's starting to become a problem that everybody seems to be that they on attack amongst us so-called black folks here, man, here in America. People come here and get to join this system. They get the benefit. They get benefits. They get housing. They get to go to school visas and shit, which is no problem. But the cheapest thing is just to be quiet. Don't try to, you know what I'm saying, throw the motherfucking rocks and hide your hands. Come on now. Because I guarantee you, I can't go to none of them Caribbean islands and do what they do here over there. Guarantee you that.
That's right.
I guarantee you that. And we need to start standing up and saying, hey, you know what? And start checking people on that shit. And stop being so damn nonchalant with the shit. We need to start checking these motherfuckers, man, because they taking our kindness for weakness, man. Yeah. We so-called black Americans, black people in America, are the most patriotic people here on this soil. We're the most patriotic people here. We're where to stand here and fight motherfuckers that conquered our land, that stole our land. You got other motherfuckers that want to bail out. We the most patriotic people here, man. I want people to understand that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that makes sense, man. And like I always say, we do a lot, but we skip That's why I say political education is key. I mean, just like a lot of people talk about what happened down here in Virginia, where I'm at, last week in
Mm-hmm.
Loudoun County, the parents at the school board, they got mad and about the thing where they got to use gender pronouns. They were trying to introduce transgender. They said, no, 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 we don't want that. Told the school board, you need to
Mm-hmm.
go. And that's where you said, that's where political education come into play. Look here, man, we don't want these policies in our school. Look, policies is very simple, man. What you gonna
And
eat tonight? What you gonna eat tonight? And what you
look,
not?
BJ, most of those policies come from people that ain't got kids and can't have kids or ain't got kids. So why are we letting them choose? Why are we letting people that don't have children and families trying to make choices for people who are currently families and have families and children? Come on, man. That shit don't even make sense. They don't tell you how to be a parent, and they never was a goddamn parent before. Come on,
Um,
now.
but yeah. You're right about that.
Ain't that some silly shit? That's silly as hell.
Yeah, it's very silly. Um, yeah. Trying to find this article for you, but I don't really need to put it up on the screen. Um,
Mm-hmm.
where is it?
And like you said, I agree with we need to bring the laborer workers back to the forefront and put them back on top. Our city workers, the people that do the that deliver our mail, people to make sure we get our goddamn checks. You know what I mean? Make sure all the paperwork is delivered. We got the trash man. We need to start putting them back on the platform because those are y'all are the blood of this damn of the fabric of this goddamn nation, man. Firefighters. We need to start putting them back on the pedestal, man. Putting them back where they need to be. Everybody want to be a goddamn celebrity and make so much money, but you still need the people that's doing the labor work, the farmers and shit. We need to put them back on the pedestal, and that's what we need to be a champion and get more money and get our kids into and children into being, like you said, a part of that community too.
Yep. Yeah, I got you. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So I'm just looking at it like in the context. We just gotta be. We got
Uh-huh.
like I said the other day. We gotta be ruthless. We gotta be ruthless, and that's the end of it. We can't be centralized and none of that. That's just somebody just send me something. I'm like, look, this is not important. It is what it is. Um, we just gotta be ruthless. We can't be soft. We
You
can't
know,
be sentimental no more. We gotta be. We gotta. You like a pack of wild dogs, right?
you're right.
We gotta stop being bitch slapped all the time, and they're gonna rise above your emotions. You want to talk about political? Keep your emotions out of it because we can't be emotional right
Right.
now. We need to be
We
business
we
minded.
got the numbers. We got the numbers, G. Numbers. You always win with numbers. We got the numbers to do it. It's just I think we've been comfortable and complacent, man. Like you said, and as you can see, we're being bagged into a corner, man.
We,
We're being
we,
bagged into a corner,
we favor
you know.
we
Hmm.
favor possessions and
Hmm.
materials more than we
Yeah,
favor our own lives sometimes.
facts. You know what? You know how many I done heard multiple stories of older people that's 65, 75, 85, 90, they lived through their life through a lot of stuff, and they went and took this jab. I'm like, what's the point? I mean, what's the point? You didn't live this long without, you know what I mean? Come on now. What's the point? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really just
Mm-hmm.
don't get it, man. If I didn't live that long, like you said, ain't nothing you can give me that's gonna change my life from being from 75. You ain't gonna reverse my life from 75. Hell, if after you hit goddamn 40, Ain't no going back to shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a plan, like you said. They got a plan, and it's like this plan is working, man. They plan is working, but somebody got to throw a monkey wrench in this operation, man. Maybe it got to be us. Maybe it's gonna be. Maybe it's somebody. We spark somebody behind us, a generation behind us. At least we got to put it in the ether, BJ.
Well, some people don't like to go into the ether. They like to stay on the surface, but you got to go underneath the surface, around, down, and back to get to the ether. So,
Well, we got to keep that energy going, like you said, because I mean, it's a lot of people that feel the same way we feel. Feel like you're
yeah.
being bagged into a corner.
Even Robert Phillips, Yellow, I mean, Rod Whirlwind, without a doubt, by Frank Nitty. And we as people are lost our damn, they're listening to this damn TV, which is television, not television.
Yes, sir.
Television. Okay. Tele live on television, I mean, they put out propaganda every day. And if you look at the Revelations, the dragon spewed out the flood of propaganda. And he just keeps hitting you with it, and hitting you with it, and hitting you with it. And then you fall for the propaganda.
Yeah.
I'm going to get on with you. I mean, women, they get offended when I say this sometimes, but, I mean, black woman wearing a blonde wig is a form of propaganda, whether they like it or not. I mean, it is what it is. Being anything outside of your natural born self is a form of propaganda. It is what it is. You're meant to, you were born here to succeed and to be fruitful and multiply. That's what you're here to do. I can't make it no more plain. Now me personally, I'm gonna say something. What I always say. Can I talk?
But you know what, BJ?
Can I?
Huh?
I want to drop this right quick.
Okay.
Can I talk to a woman that is like that? Yeah. Talk to plenty of them, right? But here's the question I would say. If they ask me, do I like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always come back and say, I'm not looking at you for nails. I'm not looking at you for your hair. I'm not looking at you for this. I'm not looking at you for that. Just be yourself. All you have to be yourself, whatever that may be. And if you be yourself, that's what I got to ride with. At least I know who you is. Don't give me any surprises. Let me know who you is from Jump Street.
Mm.
I don't need you to reinvent yourself and repackage yourself and rebrand yourself. What I get with the package. What I get with the package.
I'm about to do a show on that. How is it? That's why one of my shows is going to be singling and mingling. How is it dating? With these different restrictions and the different time we in now with the different, how is it dating, man? I think I'm gonna do a show on that. I want everybody to join me on my show, CL Smooth Live. I'm gonna do a show on singling and mingling, and I want people to come in. I want people to maybe give a short little, maybe a date or something you went on that maybe, and we just kind of want to check the climate and see how it is out here dating during these times compared to maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Well,
I think that'd be an interesting research show to do.
Well, I want to just say to
get
you,
the people involved. I like to get the audience members involved in the conversation.
Well, I just want to say that I'm always, grateful to have you on my show and we talk to you even off the show. You, Robert, Real BTV. You know, you even got Dr. Carmen Johnson out there. Shout her out too. She's been doing some amazing things with her nonprofit, helping ourselves transform. We got Miss Nurse Dawson that's out there with you. What is that thing? Um, Black Gold Nation. You know, there's a lot of people out here moving and grooving, man. But you know, we just have to. It's what we say. Keep on. We got to. Hey, look, they got propaganda. We got to get ours out too. We got to use ours for the good. Ain't nothing wrong with propaganda, but are you using it for the good or are you using it for evil? I'm trying to use mine for good. They trying to use theirs for evil. You see the difference? You see how the universe works? That's how it works.
Yeah.
Hey, look, and at the end of the day, you remember this: dead or alive, melanated people always got the number one thing, the ultimate trump card. When you play game, right? Play spades. You got an ace, two aces, and two jokers. And in the game of spades, the joker is the ultimate card. Remember that. And that deuce.
The deuce, yeah.
So that being said, go ahead and shout out the contact information one more time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I appreciate people tuning into the show, man. Salute to BJ, man. King BJ. You can check me out every Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The show is CL Smooth Live. The call-in number, the studio call-in line is 516-666-9834. And if you want to get in on the conversation, just hit the number 1 and get into the queue. You can also catch me on Instagram at CLESMOOTH81. And like I said, if you guys like the content, man, you like the platform, this is for us. Anybody, you know, if you have anything you want to bring to the platform, you can DM me or you can hit BJ up. He'll get in contact with me. And then if it's a show you want to do with me, and you know, you can get in contact with me on Instagram, and we could do a show about anything you guys want. Because my platform is for everybody, man. It's a roundtable platform. It's an open platform for us to talk and to build those relationships back up, like you said. And we are taking donations now. Normally I don't ask for donations or cash apps, nothing like that. But building this platform, like you said, it costs a little bit of money, so you guys can tap the cash app, $ capital C HAK 1981, so we can keep that platform moving because it's for us. Like you said, more platforms we got, just like all these ABC platforms. If we keep our platforms, our black media platforms going, like you said, we can keep this thing going, and we ain't got to wait on white folks.
Okay, yeah, you're right about that. Let's see. No, okay. No. Okay, that's fine.
And also, I wanted to add too,
I was trying to get to
website
your thing.
And Patreon coming soon.
I was trying to get to your thing. Yeah, your cash app. I got your cash app, right? And you got a show Thursday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, right?
Right.
Okay. And with the donations, great content. Thank you, Ali Hemming, for your kind words of great content. That's what I try to do. I try to give you good contact and information. I go research.
And look.
So thank you for
also too, you can catch the replay of my show on Spotify, Spotify, iHeart, and Apple Music. If you guys go on those platforms and just hit the like button or share or someone else and leave a comment too, so you can keep that algorithm going, so you can keep pushing us in the algorithm.
Okay.
We sure appreciate it, man.
Well, yeah, and if you want to donate to me, you know, that is completely optional. Do it for him because he's the one with the platform. I mean, I could have had the platform if I wanted it, but hey, man, I just like to give out information. You want to donate, $1919 BJ. As a matter of fact, you know, just look at me as a gift that keeps on giving because a lot of information Shaq get, I send it to him, relay it to him, and we talk about it. So that's always a blessing.
Absolutely.
When you got somebody that can see the information and then relay it back and we come to a common ground. And I do that for anybody. I don't care about the likes and views and all that. I just care about finding at least somewhat a solution because some things ain't gonna be solved because only a few people gonna get it. Thank you for sending everything out. And Ollie Hemmett, and we are blessed to have you in the fray. And I want all y'all to, you know, take your time and do well. It's a long road ahead. I would say to my followers, be very careful of anything going on this weekend. You know, 4th of July. This might not be a known 4th of July. I'm just pointing it out there.
Women. Be careful out there in these streets, man. It's in the hot months. A lot of carjackings. Be careful going to the ATMs. Be careful going to the stores at night, the gas stations, cause hey, the dinner thieves are out looking.
Okay. Okay, that's right. Well, I'm going to, you know, relay everything you said, right? And don't worry about me, but for Shaq, you know, share the video and because we got a Queen Valerie Denise Jones. Shout out to her. She sometimes
Shout out to Valerie Denise Jones. And, yes, sir.
She does that. So with that being said, Shaq, I want you to take your time and be blessed, brother, and you have a great night and keep in contact.
All right, peace, brother.
You too, brother.